Hello, welcome, howdy to the beautiful vista, Paradiso, with my lovely Sarah here. In the last couple of episodes, we have fallen madly in love, adventuring amongst the stars in our glorious little razor leaf here. And so, I found this lovely swimsuit while we were out trying to help the Explorers Guild. And so it seems like it's about time that we check out Paradiso, the resort. But of course, like always, as we're approaching, somebody reached out for help. So, thank you for joining me. Stay frosty, calibrate our headset here, calibrate our helm, and let's see what we can do to help these people. Mad shout out to all the love on the shorts videos. Thank you so much. Anybody new coming in from there? I am just nobody here. I am just chilling, just playing, having a good time doing it, and trying to make some good vibes. Maybe some good content while I'm doing it. Thank you for being here. Notification gang sound off if you're watching this live, or if you're watching this in the future. Appreciate you. A little sleepy. It wasn't as crazy of a Monday as it typically is. So, cracked an energy drink and I'm gonna do a little bit of gaming. May not be the longest stream in the world, but
let's hope it stays that way.
listen, I hope so too. I don't know what they're requesting here. Something to do with the ship up in orbit. Howdy, how are you?
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
Let's ask a couple questions first. Is Paradiso Security affiliated with the UC or the Freestar Collective?
Neither. We're our
Really?
own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems.
Makes sense. What sort of trouble do you run into at a resort?
Honestly, it's not as exciting as you might think most of the time. More often than not, we're just handling drunk and disorderly conduct. Heck, even pirates leave us alone for the most part. I think it's because some of them actually vacation here. As long as they're not bothering anyone, we've been told not to worry about them.
Makes sense. Well, I'm actually here about the distress call you sent.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
You're not in UC or Freestar jurisdiction. How bad could the punishment
You're right.
be?
We're not. Which means we're not bound by anyone's laws but our own. In other words, it's our system and our rules. Neither the UC nor the Freestar Collective will help you if you get into trouble here.
Who says that I need their help? Yeah, listen, I agree. Just tell me what you need already, because if you need me to, like, hurt a bunch of people, I'm sorry, it ain't gonna happen. Bunch of poor people
I
on the resort.
understand you're eager to get into it, but if you're unwilling to take this seriously, I can foresee problems in your future. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
Oh, okay. I see. So what do you think we're dealing with?
Can't say for sure. Looks worn, but not cobbled together like a Crimson Fleet junker. Others have been saying it's some new Varun design, a gigantic battleship with hidden armaments preparing for assault. But that doesn't check out either. There's also been talk about non-human sentient life.
Interesting.
The comms data we received might support that, but humanity's spread far and wide, and No one's ever encountered anything like that. Still, first contact. Could you imagine?
Interesting. I know I hailed them, they didn't respond to my communications. I guess they didn't respond to yours either.
Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distorted groans, buzzing, really disturbing sounds. Now, one of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but we're not sure. So far, no one's disembarked from the ship. No landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff or ships to spare, otherwise we dock with it and attempt to board.
Okay. What kind of ship is it? Any idea who it belongs to?
There's no discernible markings or allegiances to any manufacturers we're aware of. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're dealing with some sort of new deep space threat.
I get it. It seems a delicate situation. Go ahead and go on with the details.
It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As
Okay.
soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso.
Good
All
old Mr.
formal
Campbell.
decisions will need to go through him. He'll have your pay. Good luck.
Alright, sounds good. But listen, that pay better include some free passes, you understand? Yeah, you get it, my man. We'll see what we can do. I'm out of the park as usual. Yeah, not going to the beach just yet. What can you do? But hey, how you doing? Chilling?
A lot on your mind?
Can I tell you something?
Oh, you're going to make me blush again, aren't you?
Nonsense. 8 letters, 3 simple words. I love you.
You are the best thing that ever happened to me.
Boom.
Leaving? Oh, I see how it is.
Always leaving one more. Now let's get out there. We got a world to save. No time for tomfoolery right now.
It's fun. Now what?
Now, I guess we should hail him again first, even though I kinda did hail him. Hello again. Hello, this is nobody here. I don't think this is working. I'm going to attempt a docking procedure, and we can talk on board. Okay? Coming in slow. Cool looking ship. I hope it's aliens. I feel like it's probably not going to be aliens, but I hope it's aliens. It's sad that there's not more aliens in this game.
Right on the money.
But people are cool too, you know? Shouldn't discount people. People can be kind of weird and quirky and cool. Oh, you got something for me? Okay.
Hey there. Glad to see you again.
Glad to see you.
I do. You must have read my mind.
Guess so.
Glad to haul whatever you need.
Thank you kindly. Let's see. What should I get you here? I wonder if I gave her like one med pack, if it would work kind of like the other thing. Or like if she ever got to an emergency situation, she could just use one and never lose it. Ooh, I wonder if the same thing with the top shelf. Cheers. Cheers, love. I'm keeping the veggie burger.
You be careful, okay?
Hey, you too.
Hi.
Basco, you got us?
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
As long as you're aware, I'm satisfied with your results, buddy. Boop. Alright, let's keep rolling. Let's see what we got awaiting us here. I'm hoping it's nothing crazy. We'll see. Okay.
Calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
Weapons at the ready, you say. I don't know if this does anything. Let's try it.
Now is the time.
You're human.
You're human! Wait, what are you?
Oh, we're human.
Oh,
From the planet Earth in the Sol system.
it's just that we weren't expecting to find life. Oh, this is my thing. Oh, this is great. This is cool. Human? I didn't know there were other options.
Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Swimsuit gets them every time. De-escalate situations. They're like, how much danger could they really be? We've got a nice, mature, beautiful woman here in a swimsuit. Guy with his crazy red mustache. Just, you know, it's perfect. I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. This is cool. It's cool that I use this. This is so cool. This game knows me so well. I wonder if you always get these. Do you? Of course I love this.
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm Snowbuddy here, and I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
How fun.
Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children.
That's
It was
crazy.
never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though, it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous. We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. Gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
I'm sure there'd be some compatibility in communications, but you'd imagine there'd be some sort of... I mean, I don't know. Who knows how radio waves work in space, right? I'm not versed in that.
We do. Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted by other humans. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did.
I'd love to know more, but maybe we should get away from the airlock first.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Ooh, they got classic shotguns.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
Oh, yeah,
I do
security
not believe we
purposes.
have to interfere our guests,
If anybody
but
messes
rather
with
than-
you, we'll take it off. Don't even sweat it.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
Just
So,
stay
he
out of
gathered the
trouble.
best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Pretty cool.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do. I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Dang.
Anything to report?
You need the gun to fire
I
shots.
see someone waving at us from down there. Just kidding. There's nobody.
As you were.
Wow. Hey, hey. So?
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
True. It's gotta be difficult being a captain for a colony ship.
Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made.
True. Hold on.
Until next time.
Yeah, I need to buckle my shoe real quick.
Still don't understand how you can harness that type of power.
Anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
Oh yeah, how's your crew holding up?
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
How long have you been the captain?
I think I'm coming up on 6 years now.
Nice.
I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of Learn as I go along instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
There you go. Sounds like you could use some help with your situation, though.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
I'm not gonna take advantage of you. You're kind of like honoring the ancestors, you know? It's our Earth people stuck in space. People in Paradiso want the same. I'll help.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
I'll try, but diplomacy may require compromise.
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world. Thank you, and Godspeed.
Goodness.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Yo, can I get this ship if y'all move in?
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean...
They're all very hostile. I mean, I guess they're like, this is their home. They're basically defending, you know? Their chance at life. Guess I gotta walk out the exact same way I came in. Makes sense.
Now that we know what's out there,
Wait, can I? Probably not, because I probably got a dock. Yeah.
things are gonna be more interesting.
Where are we headed next?
Back down to the surface. I'm sure all these people will be happy to just abandon this resort and all their money. No big deal. Level 20. I'm gonna need to find some ships to fight so I can get up to the last level of piloting soon. Ouch. Oh, okay.
Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
I cannot, nor a better person to experience it with. They've got an enhance on the island. Of course they do.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
I'm here to help if you need it.
Perfect.
Why
Thank
did I think 3 days was going to be...
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or a tranquility.
True.
Where should we begin?
Oh, they have tranquility here? No, you're kidding me. Oh, you know me so well.
Welcome to Paradiso Gift Shop and Convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts, so don't even try to haggle with me.
Why do I get the impression you don't like your job?
Why would I? I have to sell overpriced crap to rude, obnoxious tourists all day. My uncle works for the Paradiso Board. When he said he could get me a job here, I expected an executive level job, not this. But it's not all bad. I don't have to worry about getting fired, and I live in Paradiso for free. Now, can I get you something, or are you going to keep asking questions about my life?
You sure we can't talk down on any of these prices?
No.
I mean,
You people always think that just because we're some fringe planet and not part of the free stars or whatever, that we're happy to haggle for everything. I wouldn't even care, honestly. But they take it out of my pay if any money's missing. So no discount. Yes, that's what I'm here for.
Wow, this was pleasant. Old Earth hunting rifle.
There you go.
Kind of like the resort where it's kind of fun. Oh, here we go. This is probably where I get the tranquil tea. Hey, how are you?
Hey, sorry. Didn't mean to be rude and ignore you when you came in. I'm just trying to figure out the solution to a problem I'm having. What can I do for you?
Actually, I need to tie my shoe real quick, okay?
Night. Sorry.
Power. It's incredible.
Not bad. Well, it'd be a little better if that tranquility went within spitting distance. I'm not saying anyone should spit on tranquility, by the way. Just maybe don't buy their tea. Drink coffee instead. Yeah? Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if you know this, but most coffee is synthetically created. Ours is 100% organic, made from coffee beans rescued from Earth hundreds of years ago, and cultivated by Cafe Lux authorized growers. Trust me, you can really taste the difference between our real coffee and the other, stuff. Matter of fact, I am. We keep losing business to tranquility. It seems like they're always trying new things, new recipes. And well, we just have the same old coffee here. I have an idea, but I don't know if I have the skills to pull it off.
Oh no.
I need help from someone who's good at getting others to do what they want. Or good at, stealing. What I'm proposing may not be entirely legal. And even if I could succeed, I fear the risk is too great for me.
I understand. You don't have the skills to brew better coffee.
No, I mean, yes, I do. What I mean is that's not the problem. It's not about brewing better coffee. We already have the best, most authentic coffee on the market. It's about finding new flavors. I think Tranquility has it right in that regard. I want to find out more about what they're planning next, but I barely know where to begin.
I might have the skills you need. Tell me more about your plan.
A tea sommelier from Tranquility Corporate is on vacation here. I overheard them talking to Polly about some new tea product they're working on. If you could convince them, or otherwise get the recipe before it goes to market, I'm sure it will help me succeed. Maybe I can even move up the corporate ladder.
Wow.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Just let me know as soon as you can. Don't want this opportunity to get away from me.
So I have to like accept the quest before I can really get into it. I feel like she's gonna be ticked.
Sorry, we don't do freeze. Actually, yeah. All I know is that the sommelier has the recipe on a slate. Do whatever you want with that information. I just need that recipe. If they won't tell you the recipe, do whatever you can. Well, except for using violence. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt.
Doesn't seem too difficult. I can do this.
I hope so. This could be the big break I'm looking for.
Interesting. Seems ridiculous. What's even funnier is, where's Tranquil Tea? Oh, right here. Perfect. Yeah, sorry, bro.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Thanks
How
for
you doing?
choosing us over Cafe Lux. Tea's better than coffee anyway. Hello. Welcome to Tranquility. If you fancy a cuppa, we have some new and classic blends that are sure to satisfy even the most discerning tea aficionado. Whether you want to relax at the end of the day or energize yourself while watching the latest Red Mile feed.
Red Mile. What's that?
What? You've seriously never heard of it? The Red Mile is only the most entertaining blood sport in the galaxy. I'd say it's kind of underground, but I thought by now everyone knows about it. We're lucky enough to be in the same system as Parima 3, so we get the local video feeds here. I'm a huge fan. Donovan Reese himself came here and ordered tea at our little shop. He's easily one of the best runners. I almost died a little when he kissed my hand. Anyway, you should go there and check it out sometime.
I do enjoy a nice cup of tea, especially because it gives you bonuses to XP.
Aye, that's the spirit. It's not like you'll find a better drink over at Cafe Lux, am I right? So, what can I get for you today?
What teas do you recommend?
Well, if you want something strong, we have Earl Grey, breakfast or classic black tea. If you want something relaxing, we have chamomile or easy sleep. But if you want something more exotic to tickle your fancy, might I suggest lotus or sunray? Certainly. Take a look at what we have.
Look at all that juicy bonus XP. Just give me all of it. I don't even care. It's going to be probably expensive.
Tea time already.
Actually,
Sure thing. What?
I may have some things I could sell.
Have a good day now.
You too.
It's lovely here.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
I'm here on important business. Don't you know who I am?
I really don't, and I can't have you barging in on the executives while they're working. So if you need something, you can talk to me. That's the best I can do, I'm afraid. Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
I mean, an apology would be nice. I understand you're there to play defense for him, but goodness.
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
What's it like working for Paradiso?
I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too.
What were everyone's thoughts when the ECS console showed up?
People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business. Take care.
Thanks.
Energy unleashed at your command. Unbelievable.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table.
This is lame.
It's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Alarm's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront in a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea.
This is adorable, but we gotta get down to
Make
business.
some time for you, but keep it quick, yeah? We, the Paradiso Group, bought the rights to this planet years ago with the intent of turning it into the biggest and best resort in the universe. To that end, I'd say we've succeeded. As such, no other leisure enterprises may operate on the planet without renting land from us. But as you can see, none can afford such a deal. I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Why is this problem so urgent for you?
We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some bodgy old ship hanging around up there. As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners round the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. It's bad for business. We need to nip this in the bud and take care of it before the tourists catch on and cause a scene.
Well, it makes sense. Let's just get to the matter at hand.
Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
It's a rickety old airship full of uptight colonists who think they own your planet.
That's so. I imagine some sort of old pre-collapse colony ship thinking they've got a claim here. Well,
Just want
they
me to
don't.
be strong.
That ship's presence is bad for business. We need it to bugger off ASAP. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them quite a bit too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Oh my god.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Indentured servants. Do I have to buy the grav drive? Are you suggesting I destroy the ship? Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet or something?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. And that's within your right. But as the CEO of Paradiso Group, I'm the one who has to make and approve decisions around here, not you. So, as much as I appreciate your feedback, it's not in the best interest of the Paradiso Group to take it into account.
Wait, why do I have to buy the grav drive?
It's our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it.
Oh, that's
Custom
cool,
rev
okay.
drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
I'll buy the grab knife and convince them to settle elsewhere.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hotech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've made the right choice. Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best chance they've got.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
I've been working on a new marketing slogan. Don't just imagine paradise. Live it in Paradiso.
Nice. That's great, man. Well, y'all get me, all-inclusive stay here once we get done, and we'll spread the word. Why do I feel like we're not going to get a reward from this for these people?
Yet another nice day in Paradiso. They're all nice days, I guess.
That's sweet. They must have weather modifications. Oh no, I'm still seeing somebody here on the island, aren't I? Where they at? Over there. Probably near the ship dock, I guess.
Welcome to Paradiso.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
Heck yeah.
I'm fairly new here, so sorry in advance if I screw something.
Like Mother Jump Pack had a little bit more oomph. Oh. Going to Vala, okay.
Jemison, but this ship
This
is
is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship.
When you have a moment, I'd
And
like to
that's
speak
it.
to you.
You're cleared to land at Hopetown.
Perfect. Hopetown, that sounds nice. This ship is so cool.
Is something amiss?
No, I think we're okay in Jasia, but you just keep a lookout for me, alright? How you doing, by the way?
Yes? Yes, of course.
What's your favorite place in the settled systems?
You might find it absurd, but honestly, the Lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people, present company included. It has been a very long time since I have been someplace that could possibly feel like home. There are worlds beyond count out there, but that feeling is rare and precious.
It's awesome. You ever want to captain your own ship?
I have done so in the past, when necessary, but I am not the best pilot, and it seems prudent to apply my skills where they are most useful. Lately, that means aiding you. And that, I think, has worked out very well.
Yeah, we all make a good team.
If you wish to know more, I will be here.
Appreciate you for that.
Right.
Alright, Sarah.
So, I've given everything we've discussed a lot of thought, and I've decided I'd like Aja Mamasa to conduct our marriage ceremony.
Dang. We're making it happen, huh?
You're kidding, right? She was the former chair of Constellation? The one that passed the torch to me about 5 years ago? We've talked about it before. Come on, stay with me.
Oh, my bad. I think that's a wonderful idea. See, this is the part where you want to have premonition available, you know? I think that's a wonderful idea.
I knew you'd understand. So, with that settled, I suppose we just keep it a quiet ceremony? Just the two of us?
Did you want to invite anyone from Constellation?
Honestly, no. I respect everyone at Constellation, but this is part of my personal life. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to keep my personal feelings about us separate from Constellation.
That's totally fair. But talking about personal stuff, I think we should invite your mother.
If anyone else had suggested that, I'd say no. But hearing it from you, I know in my heart that it's the right thing to do. I'll send her an invite and we'll see if she shows. Anyone else? Or will the three of us with Aja presiding be enough?
You want to invite Sona?
Oh, that's sweet of you to suggest, but I think bringing Sona all the way to Aja's home would be too much anxiety for the poor girl. We need to give her some time.
Sounds cozy. I think that'll be very nice.
All right, it's settled then. I'll send a message to Aja asking for her to preside over the ceremony. As soon as you're ready, let's head to Paradiso. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I love you.
Hello.
You scared me there, kid.
Your ship smells so much better than Dad's. Like, a lot.
Do you like travel with your dad?
It's the best. I met another kid my age who hadn't been on a starship once. Not even once. Same boring old planet for like years. She didn't even know how to replace a phase manifold. Can you imagine?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bye.
Alright, we're doing it. I don't know why. Why did Andresia?
What is it?
Why did I have her invite her mother? What was I thinking? You gotta listen. If you gotta pull the trigger, you gotta take me out. Just take me out, alright? You got my back, right? Okay, what were we doing? Oh goodness. Oh right, yeah. Talk to Sarah was great.
Yes?
Now we're landing in Hopetown. Of course she wants to go to Paradiso. Coming here got her thinking about it. I should have known. Wait, am I going to Polvo Station? I feel like I'm not going to Polvo Station. Let's go to Hopetown.
Beginning landing cycle.
While we're here, we should swing by Hope Tech Starlight and see if we have anything interesting for sale.
Okay. Hope Tech Star Yard. Let's do it. Sounds exciting. Even Basco got excited there. feel like this might be Hope Tech Star Yard.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Fair enough. Security.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always by. Kiosk right here for you. Sure, how about it?
Alright, so right now they're lasers. Less range. How much less range? Quite a bit less range. It does have more damage, but how much more damage? It's got more max power too, but it doesn't mean I have more reactor power. Yeah, those shields are worse.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
The Doulahan. The Responder. That looks kind of cool. The Sun Sail. So with my piloting, I could get this bad boy. It's real expensive though. I'd be broke. I really can't because I gotta get whatever this other thing costs. This one's more expensive. It's only got an A reactor on it. This also only has an A reactor on it, the Galileo. Oh man, the Galileo is cool too. Mustang! Oh, it's the Frontier. Oh, that's cool. Right? I'm pretty sure it's the Frontier. Maybe it's got a couple of different things. Sure looks like it though. The Shackleton. Look at that bad boy. B. Ooh, look at the shielding, my goodness. Yeah, cool again, but I gotta go buy whatever I gotta go buy. The Rangers. Hope Tech.
Excuse me, a little desperate here.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
Fair.
All right, Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God.
Well, you wanted to talk to me. Talk.
Right. Right. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
I'm captain too. Us captains need to stick together.
You are sincerely the answer to my prayers. So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
Story of my life.
Get it then. So I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment, slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
So, tell me how I figure into this?
I'm getting to that part. Sorry. A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
Oh no, this sounds like a terrible idea.
A member of the Trackers Alliance. You know, Bang Bang Dead or Alive bounty hunters? The company is, well, a real train wreck. I'm amazed they even have my last name on file. For once, working for such a dump is a good thing. I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but he may not give you any choice. Listen, I just haul, well, garbage. But you, I mean, you're armed and look, well, awesome. I figure you could do a solid for the little guy, girl. Plus credits. I did mention the credits, right?
I guess I'm Captain Fahim then.
You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Yep. 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 This is why you love me, right? The shenanigans that I get us into? I hope so. Probably that I get us out of more than that, but a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right?
Payday is always a good day.
Let's go. This place ain't bad.
I hear you on that one, Chief. What you drinking? Oh, man. Man, I can't sit down when I do this. That's alright. Okay. Love how she's just ready. Hey, Captain, how you doing?
I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? I'd buy you a drink.
Hey, who are you?
Friends call me Ernesto. Actually, everyone does. Because it's my name and all. And you?
What are you doing here?
A little of this, a little of that. I like to keep busy.
My name's Captain Fahim. Pleasure to meet you, and I'll take that drink now.
Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markab? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill.
You got me, I'm very surprised. Bounty, why me?
Bounty says you made off with a haul of medical supplies. Meant for orphans. Or something. I get a bonus if I turn the shipment in sight unseen. I figure they're in the market.
You don't seem that bad. I haven't done anything wrong. Let's not do this.
So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with Not sure what.
Adela doesn't deserve a bounty on it. The whole thing doesn't add up.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Everyone's after this shipment. Whoever hired you is lying.
And all I have to back that up are words.
I'm trying to do the right thing.
I can tell you're lying about something. Just don't know about what.
Look at me. Throw down. You're the one going to the morgue.
I admit, you look like a tough customer.
You seem like an honorable man. You wouldn't kill an innocent.
I like to think so. All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I am.
Dang, I really want that cowboy hat, though. My name's actually somebody here. I don't have that shit.
Whatever you say, Fahim. You almost sound believable. One more drink and it's liftoff.
Bada bing, bada boom. Easy. He seems like a nice guy. Be ashamed to kill him for his cowboy hat. It's a nice hat, though. Hopefully I can buy one on the killer.
I feel sick. Admit, your abilities are making me a bit jealous.
Anything you left out?
I mean, maybe. At my 6th birthday, the theme was unicorns. Sorry for that joke.
Why don't you just run?
Since the tracker's on world, I'm sure he's got eyes on the Mark Hub. It's just too dangerous.
Convince the tracker to let you go.
I feel like I can finally breathe again. Thank you.
The only way the Corp will let you go is returning their cargo. I'm leveled up all the way to commerce. Wow, interesting. Interesting.
You're right. I'll see what I can do. You're a literal lifesaver. Take this.
Thank you.
Yes?
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Did she really shoot her way out? Did she really steal medical supplies? She better give those back. Meant for orphans? Go deliver the bounty myself. Y'all gonna give me trouble, can I walk through? Alright, good.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
Resident billionaire, huh? Tony Stark? Oh, I see what you mean. Actually has a ship.
Oh, Hope Tech needs brave new innovations. We're so much more than space freight. Oh, it's marvelous. Generally, they only care about efficiency, cost effectiveness, and reliability. Oh, sure, there are the odd complaints about comfort and lack of decent airflow, but they almost always side with the numbers.
What ships have you worked on?
Well, all of them. I've been with Mr. Hope since near the beginning. I think he appreciates my attention to detail and my focus on the fundamentals. Although he has been hinting that the R&D budget may dry up if I don't produce results.
Uh-oh. I hear you're an expert with grav drives and other ship parts. I need to ask you for a favor.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here about a grav drive for an old colony ship. Give me just a second, y'all. Be right. Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here about a grav drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that
That's
era,
kind of him.
and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. It's some minor adjustments. It's in good shape too. Parts not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor and it's yours.
Ooh, persuade 40,000. Maybe we can find a way to lower that price.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
Surely the profit you make doesn't compare to the freedom you'd be giving these people.
As much as I'd love to, I just don't know if I can afford to take a loss on this. Again, I'm sorry.
Well, not a loss, you know, but news about helping these people is bound to spread. You could get a lot of recognition. You've had that old part for how long and no one has offered to buy it?
True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time.
News about helping these people is bound to spread. You could get a lot of recognition. What does auto persuade do? It'd have to be good, right?
I'm not sure about karma, but you're not wrong. It would be generous and they'd likely show their gratitude in some beneficial way. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
My man! Here you go, 25,000 credits. Very reasonable, thank you.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Perfect. Alright, hopefully I still got credit for doing the persuade, right? There's just no way to really know. I think so. I think it was 3, now it's got to be 4. We'll know next time I have a persuade. It can be stink if you use auto persuade if it doesn't give you persuade points. It'd be weird. But I got the 10 XP for it.
Don't spring for the extended warranty.
I kind of want to check out more stuff here. Like, there's probably a lot of cool stuff here, but let's stay focused. Especially since Sarah wants to do the ceremony and all that fun stuff.
Off-worlders.
You're ready to launch.
Alright, give me some juice to engines so we can get there in a nice little jiffy.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Perfect.
Hello.
Keep a watch for me, Vasco. Right, we gotta go this way. Yeah, listen. We're not gonna have much of anything if we don't get this resolved, so. Talk to me.
I can't tell you how many times I've had to
elegant solutions to complex technical problems. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
We have a tech called a grav drive that allows the ship to bend space. Sounds good.
I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more.
Well, lucky for
I have
you.
so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
I'm Snowbody here. There's something else I need to talk to you about, man.
Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
I'm supposed to help you prep the ship with the grab drive.
What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
You need my help.
Yes, of course I need your help. My team needs to stay on top of their daily maintenance, and I need to make my own preparations for this gravity drive you brought us. Your help is going to be vital to this procedure. And have no worries, it'll be easy. I'll guide you through the process.
Sorry, did you say something about explosions?
Oh, don't worry about that. Just a little engineering humor. We've kept this ship going with minimal incidents this long. I'm not about to let anything happen to it now. But, to be clear, what we're doing is very dangerous, and we should be prepared for anything.
Well, I'm as ready as I can be.
Great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it.
Okay. Oh, give me just a second. I'll be right back. Hope I don't have to memorize all. Alright, for you, Chappa. For you. What's good? You know how it is, Chappa. Always craziness. Always craziness.
I wonder what else is out.
Alright, so what do I gotta do with the shenanigans? Engineering Control Computer Alpha. So, which system would you like to divert from? From the turbo pump. Ooh, poor starboard, that's a good call. Port turbo pump. 2. Auxiliary. Cryogenic radiator. Makes sense. You want to do the primary, you want to do the auxiliary. Boom. Wait, what? Okay, beta. So for beta, the runoff inhibitor, right? Down to 5%. Easy. Done. Easy money.
Boy, am I glad you run some sort of...
May I borrow your control console, good sir? Oh, you're gonna type this one now. I'm just gonna look over your shoulder, huh? So this one was the magnetic phalange pipe enclosures. And we want to decouple from the auxiliary module assembly. Boom. Magnetic flange pipe enclosure successfully decoupled from auxiliary module assembly.
Looks like everything is good to go on both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation?
Can.
Thanks.
Never seen a ship like yours.
How you doing, Chappa?
Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Well, there you go.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside. Just stay out of trouble.
Hey.
I believe we can do that.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
Well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The grab drive installed. Should be all set now.
Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Where will you go now?
We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso engineers. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches the quality of Paradiso. Kuruma 2 here.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Alrighty. Now maybe no interruptions, hopefully. Thank you for chilling, y'all. No problem at all. Glad it worked out. Well, I'm really glad it worked out, but let's be honest. Like, I got a home loan I'm trying to pay off here, but no problem at all. Glad it worked out.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Welcome. Ooh. An antique piggy bank? That's funny. Antiques. I got paid with antiques. Listen, you know what? I bet you they're worth money. And they were so nice to call them all antiques. Woo! Ah, these are also kind of dope, though, let's be honest. Do I go for greed, or do I put them in my house somewhere cool, you know? Like, look at this guy. Look at this.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Snowbody stream. Y'all are so freaking cool.
I didn't pay him to say that. Alright. But what I'm really interested in... It's a white. Look at this thing. 45 caliber red dot sight, short suppressor, armor piercing rounds. That's kind of ridiculous. I like it. Nice little item you gave me. Is that your personal fire? Thank you kindly. I'll remember this. Okay. Well, pleasure doing business, y'all. Hopefully I get to talk to them again, since they're gonna, like, go to graph jump somewhere, so I guess the story probably continues. What's good and good looking? We gotta get off this ship, and I'm over encumbered now, unfortunately. Of course I am. No, it's all the antiques, isn't it? So I gotta do something about that. But also...
To think, all this time,
Nah, you're never alone. Alright, Tabasco, let's get out of here.
Cold air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
True. How do I want to do this? What's my cargo hold looking like? $176 of 420? Perfect. I'm kind of nervous about putting these in here for some reason, but I'm gonna go with it. Alright, now I'm not near as over encumbered. Commitment, Sarah Morgan, proceed Paradiso. We're going back there anyway, it'd be kind of rude not to do what it's all about, right? Keep weaving this narrative, playing the play. You love to see it. Alright, let's go talk to these folks first. Actually, is there anything to even talk to?
Hope you're staying safe out there.
Location of the ECS constant just became a mission. Cool. Am I not getting anything from these guys? That just seems ridiculous.
We've got some of the best privacy.
Hey, man.
Hey, actually, maybe you wouldn't mind helping me with another sensitive security matter while you're at it?
What?
Hey, I heard you did a great job handling the situation with the colonists. Given your expertise, I wonder if you'd be willing to help with another delicate situation?
I mean, like, am I gonna get anything from this? How are things now that we solved the issue with the colony ship?
Nothing really to report on that. They left and we haven't seen them since. It seemed to go smoothly.
You need help and I'm here to help. Tell me what's up.
Oh, good. I was hoping you wouldn't mind. After you answered our earlier distress call, you seemed like the sort of person that could help me out. There's a guest, Corbin Carpenter, a former wanted criminal from the Freestar Collective, actually. He's causing trouble. We could use some help dealing with him.
What is his name? Nice. Interesting. Maybe. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Sure, I don't mind helping round up a troublemaker like that. I'll do it, but the pay better be pretty good. No promises as to how I'll get it done. Can you tell me a little bit more what's going on? What did he do? Is there any particular reason your security force is having trouble with him?
Well, it started with public drunkenness, then a noise complaint, and from there, things escalated. He picked fights, stole other guests' belongings, and now he's locked himself inside his room. Been there for at least a day past his checkout time, but he won't leave. Says he's got a gun. So you see what we're dealing with now.
Is there any particular reason your security force is having trouble with him?
Frankly, some of us are a little intimidated by the situation. We usually deal with drunks and vandals and the like, not hardened criminals. I've been doing this a while. I don't think this guy cares about his own life, if you catch what I'm saying. The resort would like to avoid any reports of security killing a guest in the hotel, even if the person involved is a criminal.
Dang.
It's bad for PR, I'm told.
Dang. That's crazy. Appreciate y'all. Alright. Awesome. I'll do it, but the pay better be good and no promises as to how I'll get it done.
Yeah, about that. The pay's good, but we'd prefer a non-violent approach if possible. But if you do have to rough him up, we can always claim a vigilante brought him to justice. It looks better for us that way. Anyway, here's the key card to his room. Good luck talking him out of it, or subduing him, if it comes down to it.
Awesome. Please tell me I can recruit this guy. They better give us like a free hors d'oeuvre or something at the little ceremony, isn't it? That's what I'm banking on here, otherwise I just head straight to the Sarah stuff. Hopefully Bethesda's that cool. Man, that's too funny. Alright. Anyway.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
Ain't no thing.
Hi there.
Howdy.
Not to be a downer, but this...
I'm so close to leveling up.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
I'll do my best. Something tells me I better have a swig before I talk to him. But actually, I have those pills that are even better, but I guess they're probably not. Let's just drink some Chardonnay.
Hey! Who the hell are you, and what are you doing in my room?
I'm nobody here. Security sent me to see if we can't work something out peacefully.
You with security, then. I'll tell you the same thing I told the other officers. Piss off. I'll do what I want and leave when I want. This here's a free planet.
I'm not actually with security. I'm just a guest like you, trying to help you out of a bad situation.
Huh. Okay. It seems a little weird, but maybe you're telling the truth.
Just listen to me for a moment. Listen to reason.
Okay. I'm listening, but you better not be trying something stupid.
Come on. No one wants any trouble, especially not the hotel staff.
So, what? You want me to just stop and leave then? Fine. Twisted my arm. Turn myself in. Apologize. Pay for the damages. Whatever stupid shit it takes for them not to send me back to prison, I'll do it. Tell them I'm here. Packing up to go.
I'm glad you were able to get them to leave peacefully. Oh, I would have hated if that had ended in violence.
This resort's shitty anyway.
There you go, man. Rock. Oh, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Ooh, this isn't... Oh, it is stealing. Dang, black market antiquities, huh? I mean, let's be honest, it'd be more trouble than it's worth. Fun, though. at some point I want to start that quest, so maybe I'll remember that this is here. Maybe this will stay here. I mean, I don't know, I'm gonna come back to this. Oh, hey there, homie. I'll find contraband somewhere else. Let's not worry too much about this.
We'll take it from here.
Alright, bet.
We'll get this bastard sorted out. He won't be coming back anytime soon.
I bet he won't. Come on, Sarah. Corbin Carpenter. Alright. Is there any further interaction? No? Nothing else cool in here, huh? Oh, this is all contraband. Nice. That slow on time stuff is kind of fun, not gonna lie. But none of it's take, it's all steel, right? Steel, steel, steel. Yeah. Shouldn't mess with
Got
that.
my eye on him in case he tries something stupid.
Sounds like he's going peacefully. Hopefully there's more quests with him. Probably not, though. That probably ends it. Pretty funny, though. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Alright, so... to the lobby.
We try to stay out of the guest's way, but we're always here if needed.
I shouldn't be telling you this, but don't order the 6
The 6-prawn delight. Don't order it. Oh no. Thank you. We're definitely not having that at the wedding. Alright, does this come with a reward?
No major issues, I assume?
Simply amazing.
Nah.
I assume you took care of that guy?
Yeah, I took care of the bum guest. He's back up and waiting for you.
Wow. You really did it. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Now, I just hope he keeps his word. But either way, you defused the situation, and I think we can handle it from here. Thanks. I really owe you one.
Alright. I think that went over pretty well.
Hey, I know I look young, but I've got plenty of experience in security. See you around.
Fair enough. Well, darling, seems like now's the better time as any,
As
right?
we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park overlooking the ocean. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me this is exactly what you want.
Do the thing. I keep not doing the thing. I mean, I guess, you know what? She's the lady, right? You gotta respect her a little bit. Be nice to be able to read her mind. I feel like really and truly, anyone I've ever been with, if I had the power to read their mind, would be like, just freaking read it. Let's be honest.
Did you say something you didn't like?
Of course not. Listen, I can't imagine my life without you being a part of it.
It's true. Ah, I can see it in your eyes that you really mean that. I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have someone as amazing as you in my life. Now come on. Aja is waiting for us. But first, we should probably say something to my mother.
We're really gonna do this under the stars, aren't we? We're just a couple of nerds. Couple of explorers. Well, let's go say hi to Madre Dearest. At least we don't have to go far for the honeymoon.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
Hope you're having a pleasant day.
Okay, if we're talking to her mother, yeah, we're definitely using everything we got at our disposal. You know what? I can't have a drink, though. It's just not a good way to make a first impression, you know? But I'll take some frickin' awesome pills. Medically prescribed.
It certainly was nice of you to think of me when sending invitations to my daughter's wedding.
It's good to see you too, Mum.
I just wish you would have given me more notice. Or maybe some time to get to know your dear partner.
You
I
know.
barely even know his name.
Allow me to introduce myself. Yes, good to meet you too, my dear. If only my daughter had thought to introduce us sooner, blah 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 blah. But you try to be a little bit more supportive of your daughter on her wedding day. Heck yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry. I haven't heard from Sarah in some time, and this was all a lot to take in all at once. Like any mother, I just want what's best for my daughter. As long as she's happy, I will be too. I apologize for adding any stress to your special day, my dears.
Wow, look how much saying that changed the entire conversation. That's part of the reason I wanted to see that. There's nobody here. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Morgan.
And what a pleasure to meet you too, my dear. I'm sure you and Sarah have much to tell me about your relationship, how you met, fell in love, and all of that. But it can wait until later.
Wow, you two are hitting it off better than I imagined. I'll definitely be happy to fill you in with all the details after the ceremony. Anyway, I'm sorry, Mum. I know how this must all seem to you. This was a sudden decision, and we didn't want to waste any more time. We wanted to keep the ceremony small and involve only the people I care about the most.
Now, you did invite my parents,
Sarah,
right?
dear. You're going to make me tear up before the ceremony even starts. I want you to know that even though I don't say it as often as I should, I love you very much. I'm delighted to be here, and I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Let's
I love you too, Mum. Thank you so much for being here. There will be loads more to talk about later. But for now, let's not keep poor Aja waiting.
As soon as everyone is present, we will begin. We're waiting until everyone arrives. Just a few moments for everyone to take their places.
Are my parents not coming?
Just a few moments for everyone to take their places. As soon as everyone is present.
Are you trying to get me killed? They're gonna whoop my butt when they find out.
As soon as
Are we serious?
everyone is present.
Y'all didn't code in the parents coming?
It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
10 seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special.
What if I reload? Seems like a weird oversight, but I guess they just like it's such a specific thing that they just didn't want to get. That just seems strange. But yeah, they're not here.
A few moments for everyone to take their places.
It's all right.
We're waiting
Deal.
until everyone arrives.
All right, talk to me.
It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
10 seconds in and all...
I'll be back. Don't move a muscle. Thought you had to take care of, but that's okay. I guess I'll have to handle it. Wait, is the commercial district? It actually might be the mass district. I think they're all connected though, sort of.
Nice hat.
Thanks. He probably doesn't do anything. There's probably nothing fun you can do with like inviting your parents or anything like that. But it's like, I'm at this point anyway, I might as well just check it out. And then if not, I'll just reload the save. This on the list of superpowers I didn't know that I would want in my life. Being able to fill yourself up with nice, rich, beautiful air. Nice, healthy air. I would say oxygen, but if it's just pure O2, it'd probably like make you explode. It's gotta be like the perfect mixture. Bum, 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 bum. Mother.
I'm planning a grocery run later. I missed you so much, darling.
I figured it would be years until I saw you again. It's good to have you home.
Had to check. Be fun, you know, it'd be fun to add a little extra dialogue, extra thing to it, but it's not a big deal. You know, what can you do?
As soon as everyone is present, we will begin. It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
10 seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special,
Indeed. Future unclear! Ha ha! That's awesome. She's more than special. She's one of a kind.
Oh, God. Now you're embarrassing me.
That's called love, my dear. You better get used to it. Well, I've seen enough. I can read people the moment I lay eyes on them. And you're going to make Sarah quite happy.
Aww.
Coming from you, Aja, that means a lot.
Of course, Sarah. You know I always look out for you. Now, are we ready to begin the ceremony?
I'm ready.
Very well. If everyone's ready, then I'll begin. It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that we've become closer friends than ever before. When I received the message with Sarah's intent to marry, and that she wanted me to officiate the ceremony, I was overwhelmed with joy. Not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happiest moment of her life. I can't imagine a greater honor. And for that, Sarah, I thank you.
I wouldn't have had it any other way, Aja.
Kind words.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what brought you together today. It is a foundation upon which a structure of trust, faith, and affirmation is built. This structure can be absolutely impenetrable if you both agree to love each other unconditionally, with faith, devotion, and acceptance. And most importantly, to allow yourself to be loved. Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking today. You should cherish this moment and hold it close to your hearts as a reminder of the love you share. If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured that your lives will be filled with joy and happiness forever.
That was beautiful, Aja. Thank you.
Did you need a moment, Sarah?
No, I'm fine. But I wanted to say something before you continue. When we stood beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, you told me that I deserve to be with someone who understands my feelings. It was at that very moment I realized I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. Your love means everything to me. And I swear to return that love freely and unconditionally, without hesitation. This is my solemn pledge to you. From deep within my heart, from deep within my soul, for all eternity.
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to say to Sarah?
Sheesh. Goodness. Some strong vows. I know you will, I know it will. Promise to love you, honor you, respect you, and cherish you forever. The words you just said mean the world to me. I swear I'll do my best to live up to your expectations. I invite you to share every aspect of my life so that our dreams of a wonderful future together will come to pass.
Take your time. I don't mind waiting.
Everything before now looked a little painful for her. Now she's just chilling. I think she took that drink that I gave her. I don't blame her. I mean, come on, really? Am I gonna you too? Back at you, kid. Listen, you're already a part of everything. These words have strong meaning. They may fall short on some people's tongues, but let's say them with the right conviction.
Thank you.
Oh, it keeps going. Let's go. She does care a lot. She cares about everything. She's beautiful. Can be certain that we'll shoulder those burdens together. This is a good one, right?
Whatever it is, just tell me.
First one's kind of just a compliment. I hate something that can't be 100% true, though, you know? Like, why do you gotta take a separate shuttle? You got a different day, you know? How can you always be by their side? Of course, ready to comfort them, right? Comfort you when you're sad, smile with you when you're happy. Yeah, I really doesn't like that one either. We're just going with the first one. The most beautiful and caring person I've ever known, and I'm lucky to have you in my life.
Oh, you're going to make me cry.
You had a gift, Sarah?
Yes. I wanted you to have this as a token of our love. I'm giving this to you as a symbol of the clean break I've made from my past. Oh, it would have been impossible without your help. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
With these promises of affection and these vows you've exchanged, by the power vested in me by the Articles of Constellation, I happily pronounce you life mates. Congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was... oh, amazing. I couldn't imagine having this ceremony without you.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Sarah. I'm only sorry that we waited so long to reach out and contact one another.
So any way I can repay you for all the trouble?
That isn't necessary. This was my gift to the both of you.
He's an industrialist.
Well, you're both welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Sarah, your mother will be staying here with me for a few weeks. We've actually got a lot more in common than I expected. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. I wish the both of you a happy and healthy life together.
I'll never forget this, Aja. Thank you.
Don't worry. I know how you feel. I'll try to work on her for you, Sarah.
Appreciate you. Starcross reached maximum relationship with the companion. Only 2.31% of gamers. Wishlist. Nice. What is OMD? Oh, Orcs Must Die, I think. Yeah, I always have that one randomly on there. It's one of those ones, like if it was free, I feel like I'd play it. But anyways. We did it.
You
Hey
and
there.
my Sarah are such a lovely couple.
Aw, thanks.
I'm not sure power like that was meant for humankind.
Think we can pass it on to
Let
the
me
baby?
guess. You missed me and you couldn't stay away.
You got that right. How you feeling about our marriage?
I'm loved. You have no idea how wonderful that makes me feel.
Those words mean everything to me, Sarah.
If it keeps us close, then I'll gladly say those words every time you ask.
How sweet.
I really do hope you're truly the one for my daughter. We'll talk later, I suppose. Sarah deserves someone special in her life. I'm glad she found you.
Any embarrassing stories you can tell me about Sarah growing up?
Oh, gosh, really? We're doing this, are we?
Oh, can I? When Sarah was 6, I believe, she lost her second tooth, but this time she actually lost it. I forget how it happened exactly, but it ended up going out with the waste as we were flying between Jemison and... Oh, I forget where. It's not important. She was so distraught. Mummy, what if the tooth fairy doesn't know I lost a tooth and doesn't come?
True.
She cried. So I told her to write a note and leave it under her pillow for the tooth fairy.
Smart.
So she ended up explaining what had happened and begged the tooth fairy for a spaceship so she could go off and find her lost tooth for her.
That's awesome.
It was adorable.
Thanks, Mother. Just... thanks for that.
That was adorable. Let's talk about it. Let's open it up.
Mostly the physical distance between us. It wasn't intentional, I'll have you know. Our lives simply diverged as she grew older. You may not know this, but we had different plans for her when she was growing up. I've since come to terms and accepted that she didn't want to follow in her parents' footsteps. Perhaps...
Yeah.
She needs to hear it from me. I need to make it more clear to her that I'm proud of her, regardless of her choices.
Thanks,
I
Trey.
need to, if I want to be closer to my daughter and her new partner.
Good on you.
Bye then, dear.
Alright, so do we have a room at this place or what?
I'm happy to host Abigail here at my home. She's quite charming.
What do you think of Paradiso?
You have to ask? Look at the place. It's absolute paradise. I can spend my day at the beach, relax with a cool drink and catch up on some reading, enjoy the cuisine, whatever my heart desires. I haven't even traveled off-world since I arrived. Hell, I haven't even boarded a spacecraft. It's so wonderfully liberating. Moving to Paradiso was one of the best decisions I made in my entire life.
Why'd you decide to leave Constellation?
I was chair of Constellation for 35 years. I was there for all the low points and all the high. I kept Constellation out of the colony war, made some incredible discoveries, and recruited some of the most amazing explorers in the settled systems. I just finally reached a point where I felt I'd done enough. And it was time to give Sarah a chance. And I have no regrets either. If you're expecting controversy or some sort of political reason, I can assure you, it doesn't exist. And between you and me, I'm not getting any younger, eh? And this tired old woman wanted to enjoy the sunset of her life on this beautiful world.
It's fair. What was Sarah like when she apprenticed with you in Constellation?
She was a royal pain in the butt. That's what she was. Hot-headed, impulsive, eager to rush into things without examining the ramifications, eh? Honestly, a lot like I was at her age. Her hunger to explore the void was the most fervent I'd seen in my years at Constellation. There wasn't a single assignment she'd refuse. All in all, though, she was one of the best explorers I've traveled with. And I'd wager that holds true up to today. That woman has a good head on her shoulders. You should count yourself lucky to be a part of her life.
Blessed.
Have a truly pleasant day.
You too. Alright, well... which one's her house? Do we get to stay there? Didn't she say we could stay as long as we like? It's not this one across the way, is it? Nope. This is random people's home. We rent a room? What kind of a wedding is this? Oh, maybe up the steps. Yep. Did all this trouble helping everybody and we can't even get a room? That's crazy. That's crazy. Remember this next time the Constellation goes. There are people in that one, so it can't be that one.
Please, let the concierge know if you need anything.
Hello, welcome to Hotel Paradiso. You may continue inside to the main desk if you need to check in for your stay, or feel free to browse the shops along the promenade. Let me know if I could answer any questions you may have, or help you in any other way.
What if I just want to use the beach?
Unfortunately, the beach is reserved for hotel guests only, and that goes for the entire planet's beaches. The Paradiso Group owns all land on Parima 2, so you must either be a resort guest or have prior authorization for any public or private beach use. But, and you didn't hear this from me, security rarely has the bandwidth to patrol outside the main resort.
Nice. What do I see about booking a
For
room?
that, you'll want to head inside, go to the main desk, and speak with Dirk. He'll be more than happy to guide you through the check-in process.
What is this place? Some sort of resort?
Ah, this is your first time here. That's exactly what it is. Paradiso prides itself on being the fanciest, most relaxing resort getaway in the galaxy. People from all over come here to bask in the sun, enjoy the all-natural beaches, explore, enjoy the local wildlife, and generally get pampered.
Nice. Where do I find Oliver Camp?
If you have business with Oliver, you'll first need to speak with Kiwi, the board's executive assistant. You'll find them if you take the elevator up to the top floor and go down the hallway.
Perfect. Thanks.
Always feel free to ask if you have more questions.
Alright, before we check in for a room.
I hope your stay here is going well.
Thank you. Let's just see if there's anything fun. It appears there's not really anything fun, but you know. Deluxe penthouse suite. Is that ours? Do we get to use the deluxe penthouse suite? Nope.
If the Paradiso board is busy in a meeting, you can always count on me to relay your message.
Perfect. I'll just go right in.
No major incidents in a while.
Hello? I didn't realize Kiwi was letting people in here.
You operate this resort outside the settled system, don't you?
Not quite. We just don't answer to the Freestar Collective or the United Colonies. Makes things easier. We don't pay any taxes. We don't need to follow their laws. All the benefits, none of the drawbacks. And no one minds because half the politicians and other big shots love vacationing here. Works for everyone.
Are there really only 3 board members?
No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show up day to day. The others spend their time lazing on the beach and gallivanting off-world. Doesn't bother me though. Less cooks in the kitchen means I get to make all the big decisions around here. Seems to be working out for us just fine.
Did we do the right thing with the ECS constant?
I'm surprised you're still worried about that. As far as I'm concerned, we did those people a favor. Now they can settle on whatever empty planet they want and not be a bother to our guests or our bottom line.
So I really don't get any kind of reward for that, huh?
Come on now, enjoy Paradiso.
I've been working on a new marketing slogan.
I
Don't
don't
just
really get
imagine
paid to travel
paradise.
guests.
Live it in Paradiso.
Between you and me, I'm kind of glad most of the execs never show up to work.
How do you remain so pleasant working for those people in there?
Oh, part of the job, I guess. Gotta put on a smile to keep it, you know? And it helps for those rare opportunities I get to talk them out of some of their crazier ideas. Like, did you know they wanted to dye the entire ocean on this planet pink so it would look more magical or something?
Oh,
They
jeez.
almost did it too, until I reminded Balam that guests won't appreciate the water dyeing their swimsuits funny colors. Funny it took that and not killing off all the ocean life, but I take what I can get. At least Balam's there to be the reasonable one. Take care.
You too. All right.
Hey there.
Hurt when you do that.
Hurt feels amazing.
Another lost belonging notification in the system. When am I going to find the time? Oh dear, a guest. Dreadfully sorry you had to hear my complaint. How unprofessional of me. Hello, welcome to Paradiso. Doug Huddleston at your service. Do you need assistance checking in for your reservation? Oh, no, nonsense. Just a small scheduling issue. Some of our guests have misplaced their belongings, and I am responsible for finding and returning said belongings. Just one of the many services we are happy to provide here at Paradiso. Nothing to worry you about. May I continue to check you in?
Don't have a reservation, but I'd like to book a room now.
Very well. I can't guarantee we have any premium rooms available at the moment, but if you're still interested, we may have other rooms.
Which resort accommodations can you recommend?
For one, our hotel rooms are quite luxurious. The executive suite is especially posh, but perpetually booked. However, I must say, even the economy rooms are exceedingly pleasant. You'll find our beach relaxing, and we have several top-notch shops and dining experiences. I particularly enjoy a spot of afternoon tea from Tranquility.
True.
Of course, we also have the galaxy's only gourmet chunks. And if you're feeling adventurous, I believe the Enhance is still running a very popular Paradiso Getaway special.
There you go. Who owns this place?
Parima 2 is owned independently by the Paradiso Group. We exist outside of the United Colonies and Freestar Collective, yet entertain visitors from both. The Paradiso Group is run by several board members, many of whom take residence within the resort itself. They established the resort as a getaway for all on the most beautiful planet in the universe, and I can tell you that there were substantial monetary investments to make sure of that.
What can you tell me about Paradiso?
Broad question, but I'll try my best. Paradiso is the premier resort destination in the known universe. This planet is as perfect as one could possibly imagine. That is, assuming pristine beaches, constant beautiful sunny weather, and fabulous resort accommodations are to your liking.
Maybe I can help you find those lost belongings.
Oh no, you're on vacation. I wouldn't dream of asking a guest to find other guests' lost belongings. But if you want to take a look at the list in the system and you happen to find anything while you're out and about, I suppose it would help me out. Please, don't feel obligated, however.
How funny. I need a room.
The system shows that we do in fact have a room available. And what is your desired length of stay with us?
Just give me the week. It's my wedding.
Thank you for booking your vacation week with us. If you need anything at all, just ask and I will take care of you.
Come here for a little R&R, huh?
Hey, deluxe penthouse suite, baby. Did I tell you I'd get us the penthouse suite? Did I tell you that I'd get us the penthouse suite? I think I dropped the key though. Could you help me find it? I think it might be in the elevator. Maybe? Quick, hit the button. Make it right back down. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, cool architecture. What do you think? Oh, okay, now you're playing the trick on me. I see. You're funny. Okay, it's got a little desk just in case we need to work. Not bad. Gonna play some pool? Look at this, huh? Couples only. A couple. Us only. Get out of here. So what do you think?
If something's on your mind, you can tell me. Have something for me? See you soon, love.
Ooh. Where's it at? Oh, look at this. Ooh, that's nice. It's got a little bit of a Minecrafty feel to it, but it still looks nice. Under the stars, huh? I gotta take 2 seconds. What do you think about all this, huh? Okay, I know that. Look, you're right, my bad. Excuse me. Let's get going here. Come. Ooh, nice. Champagne glass. Love it. And here we are. Well, let's form a new constellation. Sheesh! Might as well make it as long as possible, right? You kind of wish that there were some cute moments, right? Like you get a goof like, oh, you can now kiss the bride, or something fun. I don't really mind that there's nothing goofy or perverted, right? Doesn't need to be anything really weird. But there's something fun about being able to, like, you know. I always love the way Fable did it. Made it kind of a joke, but you're like, okay, fair, you know, fair enough. Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm so lucky to wake up every day to someone like you.
You don't have to get up. No problem at all. What a day. What a day. Alright, now I want to go check and see if I can tell my folks. 2 showers. Convenient. All right. Too bad you can't like turn on any of this fun stuff. Guess it's not a necessity though. Ready to go? It'd be fun if you could play pool. Who's humming? What staff is humming? Okay, where are you? Where are you? Huh? Better be clean in the next room over. No funny business, alright? No funny business, okay? There's 2 balconies. Nice. Come here, come here, come here. What time is it? No way. You know, if I'm gonna do it, might as well do it right. Don't worry about all that craziness. Come here, come here, come here. Enjoy it. Cheers. Could have turned out any way. But it turned out like this. You know what? Gotta have a bottle of. What do we got? I guess it's a little early for a drink, huh? What did he say he likes to have in the morning? Sunray. Cheers. What do you think, huh? That's alright. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder anyway, right? Alright, let's see if I can go get any other dialogue with the parentals. I have a feeling they probably would like send you a letter or something before it unlocked anything, but I'm still gonna check. This is funny, this is not what I planned to be doing with my evening gaming, but you know, it's cool, it's fun, it's part of the Starfield experience, right? Could be out like shooting people and stealing from spaceships or whatever nonsense. But
Painful memories or not, it's good to be home.
true. True. But we got it for a week. I guess I slept through a day though. That's alright, we got to enjoy it for a whole day. Get our money's worth, right? funny. I didn't really mean for this to be the episode, but I guess I kind of knew that this was probably going to be something like this when I threw in the Paradiso Honeymoon title for fun, because I knew I was coming to Paradiso, but it was so perfect. The stars aligned, right? It worked out quite nicely, and it's not too late, but I could definitely wrap it up so I can make sure I get that good sleep. Not too bad. What a fun little goofy episode. It's like an RP episode. It's fun, and that's fun. Just a game, right? Well, hey there, you two crazy kids. How are ya? Yeah, listen, she was ruling, you know.
Constellation sounds magical, like a storybook.
Yep. And I snagged me a princess, Mom.
There's just so much to do in New Atlanta. Talking with you has made my day. I'm being serious.
Did you hear the news?
Stay as long as you like.
Of course. Now we got a place. Appreciate you. Not lame. Hopefully they give you something later. So, what do I want to do with the rest of my life then? I could do the Walter Shroud mission on going to Neon. You got time, bud? Give me just a half second and we can make that happen. No reason to put everybody on a BRB screen if I'm gonna... I mean, I'm already in New Atlantis, right? Maybe this is the mission I should do next. It's another story mission, another constellation mission. Makes sense, we'd go on our honeymoon, but then it'd be like, you know what? I love spending time with you, not just relaxing, not just being on the honeymoon, but adventuring, seeing the world, changing it for the better. Corny, I know. Fun story nonetheless. To the lodge.
I wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away.
Well, that'll have to be next time. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate you chilling. This one was kind of a nerdy lore episode, but you know, it was fun. I had a good time. Kind of a dialogue episode, right? But my guy is spec'd as an industrialist, so it makes sense. Making his way out here. Thank you so much for chilling. Stay frosty. I'll look and see if I can find y'all somebody to raid you on over to, and if I can, I will. But thank you for chilling.